Hi, Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. When I leaned into your energy for Sagittarius season, I felt like the universe was saying this to you. Since you got your degree and you fucking know everything, or since you got your degree and you know every fucking thing, there's I feel like y'all have been clinging to your particular skill set. You have maybe not been in a very teachable place in some sort of way, or are being hard-headed essentially. And this Mercury retrograde is going to pleasantly humble you, and humble you, not put you down, but put you in a position where you're like, okay, I'm listening. Okay, let's update everything, including our philosophies and mindsets and the way that we communicate with people, and the way that we communicate with ourselves and process our pain. Yeah, so grab your essentials. You need to hear this. Yo, 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 Virgo. It's your girl Jay, the High Priestess, back at it again with the general tarot reading for Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising for Sagittarius season 2024, baby. So, yes, Mercury retrogrades in your sign. Mercury retrogrades in Sagittarius this season, in the sign of Sagittarius, the sign of I understand. And so all things thinking and communication and understanding and philosophy and learning are being reevaluated so they can be updated. And I just get this feeling like y'all been real hard headed and trying to do everything your way and trying to make everything make sense and trying to do everything the logical way. And I'm just here to put you on game, baby. I'm going to do the best that I can. Be sure to check out that Sagittarius season astrology video that has all the important astrological dates and transits in it. And I'm ready to get into it. So let's clear out that funky, hard-headed ass energy. Create a safe space for my benevolent ancestors, Mother God, Father God, Mother Earth. Thanking you for the most useful, helpful, and divinely aligned messages for Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising for Sagittarius season 2024. I have a feeling like all your cards are going to come out in a chunk for some reason, but probably because I said that it won't. Breathe. As we welcome in the most useful, helpful, and divinely aligned messages for Virgo. First card out. Leo got this. No, was it Leo? Who got this? Cancer. Maybe it was Cancer. The first card out being the King of Cups reversed. And there's something here about hyper emotionality, manipulation, jealousy, possessiveness, like resentment, even. I feel like the first thing to be clarified on the Selenite throne this season for you is your relationship to resentment. Ten of Cups reversed on the bottom of the deck. Leo did get this as their first card. Maybe you need to watch the Cancer and or Leo video. Just putting that out there. But for the King of Cups reversed to be the first card here, there's just something there about emotionally grounding yourself. Some of you, I'm just like, it's time to be honest. Where are you being hard-headed about? What are you being hard-headed about? What are you being stubborn about? There could be some shifting in your connection with somebody with Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio placements. Hydrate, light it if you need it. I feel like your emotions are just all over the place. Like straight up with the King of Cups reversed, there's just something here about you can't get a handle on your emotions because some of you are feeling helpless, stolen from, taken advantage of. It may be from somebody with Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio placements, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius placements, but the placement doesn't matter. I feel like some of you are finally like, there has been some some shit that's been done in malice or wrong treatment or wrongdoing, things that are you've been stuffing down, things you've been putting on a kind face about. And I feel like all that shit is coming up to the surface. There's things, ways that you felt wronged, or it's just like led you to all this indecision. Some of you are at an impasse. You're like, I don't know what to do. I don't know how to handle this. I really want to articulate this, or I've been talking about this, but no one is changing behavior. I'm the only one stepping up to the plate. I'm the only one something. But the name of the game is getting sure-footed in who you are and what your values are and what you stand for. Virgo, sun, moon, and rising. There's just something about like finally being honest about all of this shit from the past is coming up to the surface. And I just feel like you want to be argumentative. You want to go to war about some shit. You are being maybe really sharp or cold or aggressive in some sort of way. And it's almost like, who was I talking about this with? I feel like I was talking about this with a Virgo, actually. It's almost like you're mad. Okay, you know how they say like the attention span of a dog? Like the dog shat on the carpet 3 hours ago and you come in and then you rub his face in it. Like the dog's gonna be like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, will this happen? Like it's almost like you're mad at people for things that you didn't call them out when it happened. And so it's like, why are you bringing up old shit? That's how this feels, where it's just like now all of a sudden you're mad about something that happened in the past, or you finally found the words to express something that you're angry about, or you are going hard in the fucking paint verbally. And I just feel like it's going to trap you. The 7 plus the Knight is the 8 of Swords. And it's just like some of you are looping in the mind over something. And you have the ability to acquire victory over what you're struggling with. But the thing is like, you've got to acknowledge, okay, yes, I'm mad about these things, but I didn't set a boundary back then, but I'm setting a boundary now. I'm doing something about this now. Going forward, this is like, we're not doing this. I'm not tolerating this. Or some of you are finally standing up for yourself. There may be somebody else coming in and calling you out or saying stuff to you. They may have Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius placements, but there is something there around like confrontation, the swiftness of your mind. Your mind is being slowed down. You know what air does to fire. And so there's something about like the swiftness, how fast Mercury moves creates like the image that's coming for me is like Mercury moves so fast and it's like creating these gusts of wind in the fiery sign of Sagittarius. And so it's like your mind is just like exploding. There could just be, so much anger or repressed anger or confusion or so many things that like you're just now finding like the ability to like articulate. And I just feel like you will know what to go to war about. You'll know what to like be on 10 about. But it can't be everything. I feel like you're really learning how to choose your battles. You're being asked to learn how to choose your battles. You're being asked to figure out, are you trying to wear a helmet or a crown, baby? What do you feel worthy of? There's some sort of like radical change of the mind that's coming in. I feel like some of you are like doing a fucking 180 in some sort of way in your life. It could be a 180 in regards to like your thought process and the way that you communicate. I feel like some of you need a 180 in how you communicate and how you express yourself. Some of you are being real sharp, real provoking with your words, and you just need to, you may not realize it because like you're up to here about something, but emotional control is the name of the game. And then we have the 7 of Cups and then the 3 of Cups with the King of Wands on the bottom of the deck. So I do feel like Sagittarius season ultimately is asking you to get way more confident about your goals, your visions, your passions, about your partnerships, about your friendships. And getting passionate requires understanding like how to communicate that passion. everything can't be on 10. Everything can't be like, I mean, it can be, but it's just like avoiding extremes feels really important. I feel like you guys are being asked to like move away from confusion or confusing situations. I feel like there's something, some of you may be in a place where you're avoiding the fact that you have options, that you have many choices. There's different things that you can do. Some of you are avoiding accessing that shadow, but the shadow about to access your ass if you don't address what's really going on. This could be, it's time to go to therapy. It's time to, for some of you, like maybe rehab. There could be just something about drinking or smoking away your emotions. It feels really, really important to make sure that you slow down because there's so much that you want to do and you don't know where to start. And where to start is stillness versus you going around and consulting everybody. I do feel like whenever you start to really tap into your raw, authentic, like truth, it will be clear what options to take, what steps to make. It'll be very clear who to surround yourself with. There's just going to be way more clarity around what you want to pursue, what you want to be known for, what you want to be celebrated for. Because I do feel like a lot of you are being celebrated. Some of you are also finally like breaking free from a third party situation or a situation where there's just drama in the family, drama with your mama, drama with, friends, finally breaking out of like situationships or tolerating betrayal, things that you've been back and forth, very indecisive, or things that have made you defensive. I feel like there's this radical shift of the mind. We're going in a different direction and we're going towards reinventing ourselves and reinventing our habits, reinventing where we're putting our energy and our time and our money and our effort. We're being way more masterful with our physical, spiritual, and sexual energy. There may be somebody with Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius placements coming in and really playing an important role for you this season. I just feel like there's a lot of reset energy that's coming with this retrograde. I'm already excited to clarify this over on Patreon, patreon.com/JustJEverything. Over there, I'm going to clarify all these cards. Come join my ethical cult. It be chill. We be chilling. It's cool. There's all kinds of astrological content. There's a tier for daily readings over there. So check out patreon.com/JustJEverything for free shit, which is cheap ass. Just kidding. Please check out my Instasham at JustJ_everything. TikTok is at JustJEverything. And for other dope shit that I do, my website, JustJEverything.com. Over there, you can book with me. All the links, like I said, are in the description box below. So let me zoom out. No major arcana, which is interesting because I feel like the cosmos are kind of leaving you to your own devices. They're like, okay, it's all about your micro decisions. It's all about your micro moves, the micro that leads up to the macro. Including the bottom of the deck, there's 3 court cards out. And I feel like that's a lot of cooks in the kitchen. Most of you are putting everyone else before you. Most of you have been doing that for years. And then all of a sudden now you're fed up and everybody's like, what the fuck is going on? You're maybe like turning into a bit of a tornado or turning into a bit of a tyrant in some sort of way. And I just feel like because you didn't have boundaries like this before, and now all of a sudden because you got the gumption and the confidence to have boundaries, this is going to be an uncomfortable shift for everyone around you. So you're either going to have a grace period or extend some grace, or you just got to like clear the slate and get rid of everybody and everything. And because we know you're a sign of service and y'all be dabbling in the Captain Save-A-Ho shit, you are probably just having to, you're probably not going to get rid of everybody and everything. So there's something here about learning how to re-articulate your boundaries and learning how the difference between assertion and aggression, learning how to stand up for yourself, how to stand up for what's right, and how to hold people to task, how to like require the things that you actually require, how to receive the things that you actually require, how to like stand 10 toes down on business when it comes to the things that you really value. there may be somebody with Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio placements in your life that things are very confusing with right now. The answer to the confusion is conversation and articulation. You need to articulate how you feel. If for those of you who are dealing with people with Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius placements, I feel like someone may be trying to flip something on you. It's like they did something wrong, and then all of a sudden, how did I end up apologizing for this? Or vice versa. There could just be something here around like the way that you've been thinking about this person has been stealing from you, or stealing energy or taking away from you, and there's a radical shift in the mind with how you communicate with said Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. It's a radical shift in how they communicate with you. A lot of you, there's someone with Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius placements that's starting to come towards you, or is like actively like, what the fuck is going on? Let's break away from this confusion. Some of you, I just heard run away together. Some of you may be just trying to like, you just want to run away from the problems. You don't want to face your shadow. You don't want to deal with the uncomfortability that comes with being unapologetically yourself. And I just feel like there's lots of daydreaming and visualization that is going to be the key to you seeing, like having these aha moments. That's how I want this to feel. That's the energy I want to be in. That's what I want to experience. That's what I want to do, you know? And so there's something profound going on with the way that the divine is cosmically slowing you down. And I feel like you're being slowed down so you can start to dream bigger. You're being slowed down so that you can see all the resources and options that are available to you. Some of you are multi-talented, very multifaceted people. There's so many different things that you're good at. You can go in so many different directions. Some of you are going in different directions professionally. Some of you are going towards something more creative. Some of you are going towards something more logical. You know who you are. But the thing is, the 7 of Cups plus the 3 of Cups, that's the 10 of Cups. There is something here about we're breaking out of confusion, and we're going to start initiating and welcoming in a brand new cycle in the realm of emotions and fulfillment and togetherness and happiness. And I feel like stop going to everybody else for your problems and stop letting everybody come to you with their problems, and you'll have the energy, time, and money to reinvent yourself properly and listen to what the divine has to say so that you can level the fuck up from the page to the queen and get out of these scenarios, jobs, relationships that feel traumatic, or where you feel like the black sheep, or you feel left out in some sort of way. Some of you are feeling left out in the cold, and you've just been keeping these thoughts on repeat, and you're getting more and more angry, more and more aggressive, more and more whatever it is, more and more sad for some of you. And it's because you've been playing Captain Save-A-Ho and like carrying all this dead weight. And at some point, you're gonna have to say, shit or get off the pot. Like, you've been on these crutches for 16 months. You've been on these crutches for 16 years. Like, what the fuck are you doing? I'm tired of carrying this. I'm tired of carrying you. I'm tired. Like, you have things to say, Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. And if this is in the professional sense, you need to be very, very careful about how you articulate it. You've got to watch your tone. It's not what you say more so than how you say it. And so that feels really important to pay attention to. It's interesting because I feel like I'm talking so fast, and like Mercury is going to have you. It's weird because Mercury is slowing down, but Sagittarius wants you to speed up. And so there's something here about finding the right pace. And you can't find the right pace if you're just going 100 miles a minute. There's just something there about letting yourself slow all the way down so you can think the fullness of your thoughts, feel the fullness of your feelings, and then act, then move, then apply your willpower. But I feel like things get real, real chaotic if you keep going at the pace that you're going, Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. And if you are already coming into this season with grudges or feeling betrayed or struggling with a lot of indecision, slow down. Do not speed up. Only pull out the swords when you know you're fucking done. I'll never go back. We'll never do this. That's the only time to pull out the big guns. I'll never do this again. I'll never see you again. I'll never blah, whatever it is. Like whatever that is, save the big guns for that thing. Don't let all of your unresolved anger bleed out into every relationship, into every sector of your life. It's time to acknowledge the shadow so that you can do your work and then come out celebrated and more comfortable and with the right people in your lane and in your life and by your side and celebrating you. Things get so much more fun. I also feel like some of you, regardless of anything, you just need to be like, you need to be spending more time with your friends. You need like the people who know you, who like you really, really love. You need to be spending more time with them, not to dump on them or get advice from them, just to go out and have fun and be social and be out of, you know, your current indecision or, you know, the pain that you're dealing with. Yes, some of you, absolutely, it's okay. You know, it's great to like talk to people that you confide in. Just make sure you're not basing all your decisions on what other people think or what other people need from you. I feel like this is a season where you're being asked to finally be of service to your fucking self first and watch how your entire life changes when you put your oxygen mask on first. I'm ready to clarify these cards. I hope to see you over on Patreon. Patreon.com/JustJEverything. Let's get into it.
For the full version of the video, go to Patreon.